Hello, people! Hello, I hope everyone is doing fine. I'm doing great myself, but we still have... Basically, I don't have a lot of time tonight, because I might also play a few games from the GMTK, so maybe I'm gonna have like 2 or 3 hours maximum. And... 1, 2, music, is it good? Okay, let's assume this is good now. Oh no, this is not good. This one is not good. Okay. I have both places ready. And... collisions. And I guess we'll get started really soon. Just a bit more. Wait, that's the guy who said you're the French guy. No. Wait. What's that? Okay, hello, repeat. OMG, unit testing, yeah, wait though, just ask AI. No, I can't do that. Well, maybe I can, but that's not really what I want to do. Let me just share my streams, and this is going to be... Boom. Here we go, okay. We are ready, we are good. Hello. So, block game win. Right there, bae. Look at this, bae. Da-da-da-da, it's a lot better now. It's been a while, I think, since we've been here. And as you can see, we have like blocks, we have collisions now. Right, we are colliding, that's incredible. We have the donut. We can run around. Hello, Arcsaver. So many people. Oh, that's like, I appreciate that a lot. Guys, are you excited about some unit testing? Okay, so this is actually basically last time. That's 5-1. I always love me some testing. Yeah, basically last time I discovered a bug that I really wanted to fix. And I hope, yeah, okay, let's say the music is fine, the rhythm is fine. Last time I discovered a bug that is really inconvenient. And basically collisions are collisions are working everywhere. Right, like it's working right now. It's working there. It's working, everywhere here. But it's not working on this very specific chunk right there. Well, actually it is. But it's not gonna work now. Okay, maybe it is. But it's not gonna work. What? Wait. Let's go there. And if I go there... Wait, why is it working? Wait a second! No! Wait, why is it working? No! Yeah, I actually watch your phone, but I don't message. Oh! Last time I was here, you were working on a texture for the first block in your hotbar. Oh, that was like yesterday, maybe. Hello, friend. Or maybe not. But yeah, wait, there's a problem. It's not supposed to work. You know what I'm going to... I think I went the wrong direction. This is a problem. Well, the right direction. It depends what you mean by that. But, Prophet, oh, saves 7 stream. Freak, incredible. So if I go left this time, I'm basically going towards the negative numbers. And... Wait, what is that? Okay, this is not... That wasn't planned. Let's restart. I don't know the reason for this, but okay, let's go this way. We're not crashing now. And we loop around. And it should be around there. Hey, no! No! Okay, I've looped too much. Okay, and we have a crash. I don't know why I have this crash, though. I have no idea. Well, actually, I have an idea. Never mind. I have an idea. Okay, let me just go one more time. And the problem was around there, just a bit more. Okay, here we go. Maybe not. Is it here? Maybe it's here, because we have the separation right there. So if I go there... Well, anyways, I have a problem, okay? I have a problem. I guess that's it, and that's why I need unit tests, because I'm starting to have some problems when I loop around and that kind of stuff, and like with coordinates, basically. It's not looping around correctly. When I try to convert from the collision coordinates to the chunk coordinates to the banana coordinate to the death knot coordinates, it's just not working. So yeah, let's go just a bit more. It's right there, right there, where my cursor is. Okay, so let's go there slowly. I can go up, and now I can go down. Okay, anyways, we have a problem, right? It's there, I think. Need more asserts. I mean, this one is a bit difficult, but yeah, basically we need unit testing, because I had a problem where this is the wrong thing to show. I have a problem about conversions. I'm gonna make well, anyways, let's make a unit test. So, how do we do that? That's a good question. Godot unit tests. Oh, incredible! We have some documentation about it. Let's go there. I'm so lucky. Well, against smoking, by the way. Smoking. But yeah, actually, it seems like we have to build the engine with tests enabled. So let's go there. And if we check Godot, we have the test there. So I just want to check this because I think I already have this in, well, somewhere. Third party tests. Okay, right there. Right, we already have that there. How do I know that? I don't know. Don't ask me. I just checked a bit before the stream. But it seems like we have to use this as cons test. So let me just run this. Do readme. Wait, what? Oh, temp. Wait, temp? Oh no. It was temporary. What does that mean? Wait. Readme. Oh, okay. So now I'm gonna have... What was it? Tests equal yes. Tests equal yes. Here we go. We are going to copy that. We are going to go back in the Godot folder. And we are going to run this. Okay. Oh, got sconed. Yeah. Sconed. Window. So once the build is done, run the test with this tests command line option. I don't want that, but okay. Maybe I'm gonna make a dot batch to do that. The test run can be configured with the various doc test specific command line options, filtering tests. So you can run specific tests if you want, writing tests. So this is what we want, which must include the test force link. What? Most tests are located directly under tests, the test directory. All test files are prefixed with test, and this is a naming convention which the Godot build system relies on to detect tests through the engine. So this is important. Here's a minimal working test suite with a single test case written. Okay, this seems quite simple. Quickly generate new tests using the create test.py. Oh, I like that. The script automatically creates a new test file with the required boilerplate code in the appropriate location. To view usage instructions, run the script with the H flag. The header encapsulates everything which is needed for writing C++. Test cases, so we have subcases. And I mean, basically this is what we need for now. And failure path. Huh? Okay. Testing signals. Test tools. Okay, so this is basically pretty good actually. Integration test. Wait. Never mind. No, yeah, for GDScript. Yeah, okay, so we have integration tests for GDScript. This is great. So basically, in programming, you have two types of tests. You have multiple types. Like, I guess I'm always thinking about Unreal because Unreal Engine has everything, right? So in Unreal Engine, you have unit tests, which are simple tests that is basically you run a program like a little main that is just testing a few functions, for example, and that expects a few outputs. Then you have functional tests, which are basically tests that are going to open the game and that are going to test things while the game is opened, and it's going to automatically like move the player and that kind of stuff. And it seems like that's all we have in Godot, but in Unreal you also have screenshot tests that make it possible to test screenshots of the game. So it's like nice if you're working on like rendering things and shaders and stuff. And then you have, and then what do you have? And I guess that's mainly it. So yeah, we're going to just write unit tests for now. So this is like the easiest thing to do. And we have create test.py. So let's try this. Godot tests. Create test.py. So if I cmd this and I use py create test.py with the -h option, create a new unit test file, positional arguments. Name, specify the class or component name to be tested. Mesh instance 3D, the name will be prefixed with tests for the header file and tests for the namespace. Path, the path to the unit test file relative to the test folder. So relative to the test folder. E.g. core. Oh yeah, like test/core, right? This should correspond to the relative path of the class or component being tested. Wait, what? Wait, the path to the unit tests file relative to the tests folder. This should correspond to the relative path of the class or component being tested. I don't get it. Defaults. You know what? I don't get it, so I'm just gonna make it. So is it 1 or 2? Like name equal. So the class or the component. Let's call that conversion. Something like that. Do we have... Blah! Okay, let's restart. Conversion. Where? Like, maybe voxel conversion. Following arguments are required. Like this. What do you mean? I tried making it. System can find the path specified. Wait, how can you... How do you... Wait. Python specify arguments. Well, command line. I think I don't know if it's a Python thing actually, but argparser, never mind. How to run it? Oh, okay, it's not equal. You just have to put it afterwards, like this. What do you mean? Like this? Oh, here we go. Don't forget to add special tags to the test case if needed. For more information. Special tags in test case names. Can be added to the test case name to modify or extend the test environment. Oh, editor, scene tree, audio, navigation. This is nice. I love that. Good. So I just created it in tests. Test name. Wait a second. Let's just go back there. And we have the path. So I might want it to be a bit different. Wait. Oh, there. Test name. So I'm gonna remove this. And now that I know that it's creating the file there, I'm going to have... What was it? This. And then the path. That's going to be voxel. So it's basically going to be my test folder for all unit tests of the, my voxel game. Path. Wait, path is not working. Unrecognized path. What do you mean? Unrecognized arguments. It's good now though. What do you mean? Path to the unit test file relative to the test folder. So, do I have to create it? Like if I do voxel and I do voxel, it's not working. It's a scam. Ooh, it's a scam. What's happening? Ooh. 2 seconds. Ooh. Okay, so this is a scam. We established that this is a scam. So if this is a scam, what are we going to do? I have no idea. Wait. Name specifies. Path, the path to the... So should I put like path first? Voxel. Unrecognized arguments name. What do you mean? Wait, that's crazy. Wait. Godot create test by example. Oh, that sucks. We've got Godot unit testing. You know what? I don't need that. I'm a programmer. I'm just going to create my file and everything's going to be fine. Okay, well, so we have this voxel conversion, and now we're going to put that inside. Voxel conversion. And I'm going to put it there, maybe. And we have... What the fuck? No, that's wrong. What do you mean? No, that's wrong. I'm not making a Godot. It's not Godot, it's my game. So, namespace, test name, it's gonna be voxel, test, well, voxel. Test case is going to be name. Wait, so this is the name of my test. So it's going to be, wait, test name, the voxel. Wait, this is a single test though. So conversion test maybe. Then we have this. We have this. What is that? I'm going to regenerate my solution. So this gets added. And how do I run the test? That's the question. Writing. So I can do this. Right, so I'm gonna have to make a bat. And to run only the string unit tests. Stress. Wait, I have to check a few examples. So, if I go in tests, core, what is that? Test project settings. So you have project settings, and you have multiple project settings tests. What about IO? Is going to be IO, or file access actually. And you have packet peer, packet packer. But it's like multiple tests of this, right? Okay, I get it. So can I put like multiple multiple things? I'm actually also going to modify the name of this file, which is going to be, but it has to start with test voxel conversion. Okay. Regenerating. That's gonna take a while. Boom. Test case. Yeah, I think this is fine, probably. And I just said, let's make in Godot maybe? Or like maybe I can cheat a little bit. Maybe I can go there, and in voxel I can create this, and this is going to be run test.bat, and okay. Source file this. Wait. So Godot binary tests. So wildcard syntax, none is supported. So let's do something like this. That's going to be in... Let me actually check. Oh, can I just put that in VS Code? Yeah. Here we go. So boof, we have this. And this is going to be... Test case... Voxel. Something like that. That should be fine. But we need to go in bin. So we have to go back 2 folders. Like this. And then we go in bin and then we run the Godot binary. Which should be... I don't know where it is. Wait, where is it? Bin. What is it? It's 64. Is it? 64 editor. Editor 64. Okay, so that should be this one. And the date is 26. 7/26. Wait. Windows editor dev. Okay, it's actually this one. Is it? Or is it this one? This one? Let's have this one. Okay, reload. We're gonna put that. And we're gonna run the bat and see what happens. So here we go. Right there. That should be a Git folder basically. That doesn't seem to do anything. Huh? Right, that's not Python. Python Linux. It's not recognized as a... Wait. Oh, okay, it's this. It's not recognized as an internal or external command. Huh? What? I guess I should start without the dot. Like this. Wait. Windows run, well, execute Windows executes bats on, well, in other directory. Absolute path. Wait, what? No, I don't want the absolute one. Wait, what? What is server? I thought it's for web stuff. Server? What do you mean? A server in Godot's language, it's a singleton, basically. From what I understand. Like, for example, the rendering server is... Like, if you look at rendering server, it's just the... Okay, so don't think about it in the network sense, but like if you have a network, right? If you have a server, you know, you have like some clients, and the role of the server is to handle everything and manage everything, all the data, right? And in Godot's case, it's basically that. The goal of the rendering server is to manage all the data of the rendering. Like a manager? Yeah, that's it. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, it's actually not very trivial. I don't know why they called it server. Relative path. Call. Oh. Okay, it's call. Got it. That looks really bad. Let's run the bats. Wait. So this? What do you mean? It's not recognized as an internal or external command. Huh? That's so stupid. Oh! It's because on Windows... Well, Windows sucks, that's why. It's because... No, it doesn't recognize this. It recognizes these. Right? Here we go. Yeah, that was it. I can't believe it. I couldn't surrender, huh? Good enough. So, that was specified on the command line, but this Godot binary was compiled without support for unit tests. Was it? Oh! Do I need to rebuild? Oh, that's gonna be long, though. Or is it? Because I guess most of the things are already compiled. So maybe that's gonna skip them. And... yeah, only build the tests. Look at this. Test core, test crypto. We are testing the crypto money. So this is good. Core math. Okay, this is good. Maybe it's sign. This is a sign, yeah. Wow. No, it's not. It was just the backslash. Well, it's not. It doesn't accept slash for path. It's backslash on Windows, which is a bit weird. Like, you know, in Japan, they actually don't use slashes. In Japan, they use... not that. Command line. Look at... Look at... Wait, that sucks. That's not the Japanese way. Oh, here. Wait, not... well, yeah, okay, they have it here. They use yens. They use yens for path. They have yens. They use money. Like, I had it too on some computers. Even on this one, I think at one point, but I changed it. Anyways. It was just to keep people busy while it was compiling. Nice, very convenient. Yeah. So, voxel conversion, first link, referenced in this. Unresolved external symbol. What do you mean? Huh? First link test voxel. Wait, so where is that? First link. Wait, test voxel. Oh, that sucks. Do I have to do this again? Because I guess this gets generated. That's crazy, I know. But it's called .gen, so I guess it gets generated. So I guess I have to run scons again to regenerate it. And it should be fine after that. But then we have our test case, basically. And can we include... Let me check the other things. So yeah, we can include the files directly. So this is nice. I'm also going to have in core a new file that's going to be called conversions, because my conversions suck. That's the actual answer. So to conversions.h, conversions.cpp, and that should be fine. Let's hope. I mean, in the meantime, we can actually start... Oh, regenerating, never mind. It's gonna change very soon, I think. Or not. Let's remove that. Let's go here. Let's do pragma onth. Good. Let's do... And basically everything here can be removed. Okay, reload. And we can do that. I'm just gonna... Ooh. I'm just gonna remove... Well, just add conversions. And I'm gonna... Well, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start this because I want to see if my unit test compiles. Like runs. And... Building targets, nah. Okay. And I want a class that's going to be called conversions, like voxel conversions. Where I'm going to have a lot of conversions. Actually, it might be a struct. Because I want things to be public. Do I? I don't know. Well, I'm putting that in public anyways, but anyways. So, what are we going to have? Oh, linking. Yeah, okay, we do have this problem. I don't know why. How can I regenerate this? I'm actually not sure. Godot regenerate force link gen H. You must run Godot engine executable via the command line. Oh, because of the... I actually don't know. Oh, you want the files generated? Dump GD extension? No. Regenerate legacy? No. Forcing a relink, rebuild in scans. Oh, do I want that? That sucks. I mean... Voxel conversion. It's not bad. Oh, it actually is the right name. Wait, so if it's the right name... Is it because it's like in a subfolder? Actually. Maybe it is. So if I go... If I go there... So we have tests. Well, maybe no. We have tests. We have voxel and voxel conversion. My question is, do we need to specify that there is a subpath rendering? There isn't anything. Test builders not bad. Wait. We have this, and what about SC sub? So this .cpp. First link sources. It's not recursive. So if I go back here, I go in voxel, I go in everything. Well, actually, maybe it is. I go here, and then we have this .cpp. So that should be fine. That's voxel conversion. Oh, maybe that's the function name that's wrong. Wait a second. Voxel conversion test. And it should be voxel conversion. Oh, that's it. I think that's it. If I have this, is it good now? It should be good. Or maybe there's like something with the case, but... Oh, that's voxel conversion.cpp. It's compiling. Well, it's compiling, but is it going to find the function? Oh, linking. Conversions.cpp too. Okay. We like that. Oh. Linking. I think we got it. And we don't got it. So... Wait, what is the function? First link tests. So this, voxel conversion... Well... Voxel conversion... Yeah, maybe there's no cap here. I think that might be the problem. Yeah, that's why. So it's a name issue. So what I want to know is everything just without... Yeah, that sucks. Okay. Wait, and it has to start with tests? Does it? Test voxel. Oh no. Is there a namespace? Yeah. Test nav heap. So test voxel conversion. Like this. And you have this. I don't like it, but okay. And we have heap here. So heap is gonna be voxel conversion. Okay, so now it should be good. Please. Pretty please. But okay, after that, we include modules, voxel, conversions, call, conversions. Good, good, good. And now we can actually start making our functions. So we are going to have... What are we going to have? What do we actually want? We want something like... well, we want our different referentials. So I'm going to go in utils.h. Wait, there are too many utils. Like voxel helpers. Oh, it's working. It's working. Wait, it's running the game. Wait, it's running the game. Huh? Huh? What? That wasn't... Huh? It wasn't what it was... Wait, oh, no, never mind. Yeah, no, that makes sense, because I have to run from the command line. So... I have... this, right? My unit test folder. When I'm going to run this, double click. Oh, wait, you didn't see that, but it actually worked. So let's go there. We have this, and as you can see, we have that. Passed. Hey, we did it. We did it. It's working. It's working. Two ObjectDB instances were leaked. Oh no. That's just, you know, it's fine. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not. What if I do this? Is it going to work? Because it's not supposed to leak anything, right? Like if I run verbose... That sucks. Let's modify this. Verbose. Wait. What do you mean? I'm running with verbose. Like this? Okay, that's fine. That's fair. Okay, done building targets. Good. So, what do you mean? I'm using verbose. Please, please. Run with help. There's no help in this world. I'm just gonna copy this. So we have the test verbose, and do we have help? Well, no, we don't. Oh, we have help. Duck tests. No. Okay, I don't care. Can I leave? Yeah, so help is working, but verbose is not working. What is this? Do I have to put it before? Never mind. I don't know, but I don't care, because this is not what we want. What I care about is success. And success is measured by voxel helpers. Maybe not helpers. Actually, do I have conversion? No. I think I have a file, but I don't remember which one it is. That is referentials. Oh, this is good. So actually, I don't even want... Okay, maybe I want it actually. Conversions. And conversions is going to include referentials. Wait. Here we go. Referentials. Please. In utils. And this is gonna... So basically we have a lot of different classes, right? We have cube cards, we have local cube cards, we have bullshit cards, all of those, right? And I guess I want to convert from one to the other, and I want unit tests for those conversions because it's breaking somewhere, and I don't know how to fix that. So I can have what can I have? I mean, a convert function. Ideally, I would want it to be in template form, because just to make it easier, basically. Like, we can imagine we have this, t, and we're going to have a to function. We're going to have a to function, like a convert function. And it's going to take another thing, like t and u, or like from and to. So we're going to return to, and we're going to take from, right? Seems good. And now we are going to specialize all of this here. The only problem is that it has to be in the header file, but that's fine. And we want to specialize, and we are going to have. It's really just for the syntax that I'm doing that. But I mean, I also want to be inlined, I guess, sometimes. So this is good in this way. Collision. This is so bad. So basically, you know what? I'm going to copy cube chunk calls, local cube calls. What's the difference? Cube chunk and cube calls. Oh, chunk, well, chunk coordinates. Okay, I get it. So if I do this, okay, that's fine. If I have this and I go there, and I do that, right, I can specialize. And now I can do the conversion. So do I actually want to do that? Cube chunk calls. And this is basically to find the coordinates of the chunk from a cube, but I don't really want that, really. Let's do something a bit better. Collision sim cards, for example. Okay, this one is going to be useful. And we're going to convert into cube cards. Okay, so this should be really simple. Basically, maybe not, because we need some other classes. But I guess we need the space. Okay, maybe we're going to include modules, voxel, core, spaces, cube chunks. space for this one. Oh yeah, that's gonna suck a little. Maybe we can have... Yeah, I mean, I guess if it's not a static function, then we can have the cube chunk space inside. Like this. I let's initialize it to null, just in case. And we're gonna do something like from divided by... So cube size, like size, block size. And that should be the coordinates of the cube. Kind of, right? But if we have this, it's actually going to be wrong. It's actually not going to work. And I'm going to show you why. Because now that we have that, I want to make a test. I want to go there. And this is going to be voxel conversion. Let's do this to this. We're gonna have this one there, like conv. That is going to be a new chunk, I suppose. So I might have mem new. What is it? What is it? Wait. This cube chunk space. Okay. You have the space. Having a second coffee. The zone is fast approaching. The zone. Oh, I see. Do you know if there's going to have any... Why does that suck? That's fine. Do you know if there's going to be any extension for the GMTK? We delete, so we don't have any leak. Mem delete. Wait, it doesn't... What? Oh, this one. Okay. So we're gonna have this. So we initialize this with the space. I just want to set a few basic things, I guess. Actually, maybe I just want... Never mind. Yeah, maybe I want to make this a bit independent. But we can have the amount of chunks. Can we? No. So NB cubes is going to be something. Like, let's say it's going to be 100, 100, 100. Okay. We are going to have default chunk size. Very simple. Like 50, 50, 50. Block size is going to be, let's say it's going to be 2. Just for the test. Block size. Tiling is going to tile. So let's copy this. Oof. This one is going to, I don't want to clump, I want to repeat or wrap. Maybe I mean, maybe I'm going to test. You know, I'm going to have multiple tests anyways. So let's repeat. I guess this should be good. Is it? If we wrap, that means we go back to 0. And this is not necessarily bad, but I'm not sure about that. Basically, what's good with templates and having different types for that is that at compile time, we can pick the function we want to use. Well, I mean, not really. That's not... Well, you can do that without templates, but anyways. So, Repeat. This one is going to clump. Okay. And we are going to have... Let me think about it. Block size, default chunk, no. I mean, I think that's all. That's what I need, yeah. So, conversions. And I'm going to do convert from one thing to something else. So I'm going to convert the from, what is going to be from? Collision SIM cards. So let's say we're going to have, well, in cards that are going to be 0, 0, 0. And this one is actually going to be minus or maybe 13, 0, maybe 10, right? So this is a vector 3. Yeah. Vector 3. Wait, what? That's fine. Can have this. Okay. And now we can try to convert. No instance matches. Yeah, because we need also the output. And the output is going to be collision SIM cards. Like that. This. Collision SIM cards. Object type is this, wait. Collision SIM cards. What do you mean? Huh? 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 Icons types are collision SIM cards. No instance of function template convert. Oh wait, do I need the two of them? Do I have the from first? Oh, I have the from first. Maybe I need the two first. That would make sense. Because that way the from is implicit and I don't have to specify. Well, yeah, I don't have to specify it. Good. And now we have basically out cards. We have this. And I'm just going to... Wait, how can I log this? I know Godot unit tests had that. The documentation. Integration. Nope. Test tools. Log. Assertions. Logging. Okay. So... Log tests, logging macros. Oh. Info. Oh. Captcha. Okay, let's go with info. Like info. Out cards. And we have, well, out cards, right? Something like this. Let's try to run this. We're going to build, I guess. And then we're going to... Do I need to build everything? Can't I just build the unit test? Why is there like a single project? Why is there only one Godot project? That sucks a little. Okay. So now we can technically call this very soon. Okay, done, probably. Maybe not. Linking. And... Ah! Okay, here we go. It's with help. Like this. One passed. We don't have any prints though, do we? Info out cards. Can I? Yeah, that sucks a little. Yo, hey, Geisha, I finally figured out how I'm gonna animate the tracks. Oh, congrats, congrats. How did you find it? How did you... I mean, what is it? Tell me. Hmm. I can't put a breakpoint or anything, right? Can I do a STD? I mean, technically I could do a STDC out, but I feel like this is not the right way to do things. And outcards doesn't work. Well, it's the other thing. Captcha. So macro, nah. Message will be relevant to all assets after it in the current scope. Will not... Oh, it's not evaluated right away. Oh, it's lazily evaluated. Got it. Okay, okay. That's nice. The captcha macro. So you can like fail. You can do this. So what if I try fail? What about add message at? Oh. Yeah, let's do a fail maybe. Yeah, let's have a fail. So let's have a fail. This is gonna fail. Ooh, it's bad. I've downloaded someone's demo project, disassembled the exe file, and realized that they just use bones and rigging of the bones across the track. Kinda piracy, because they said the scripts are set for money. But oh well, I just said I didn't get it. But that means it's not going to be physically accurate though, right? I mean, it's still good, right? Like, I mean, it's good. It's a nice way. It's just that I really didn't have any solution to what you asked for. With like, you know, fully simulated and stuff. Failure! Okay, this is a fail. So out cards. And this is something... Woo! How can I actually make it... How can I display it? Yeah, it's not showing if there is like nothing. So... Can I just convert it to this maybe? Is it gonna work? If I just build and do this. And basically the goal is to make a loop. So like for int I equals 10, I is more than minus 210, I minus equal maybe 50. And we're gonna go down. And I want to check if... Okay, this is linking. It's really good, because I simulate the physics of the transmission, and the track is just a visual thing. Oh, got it. Kinda cheating. Got it. But you can't make games without cheating in some ways. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's good. I think it's a good way. Okay, so now we have the coordinates. So this is good. So what I'm gonna do is now I'm going to have I, and this is going to be in chords right there. we're going to have high, well, we're going to have I here, and we are going to output everything, maybe? Is it going to output, or is it going to return? If I go inside, what does it look like? I can't go in. While false. Oh. F12, yeah, I can't. But it should be fine. What's that? What is that? Real. Oh, yeah, it's real. Well, I guess it's gonna be a float, right? But that's good enough. Oh, so it really just failed here. Okay. And I'm actually going to put like 10, maybe? With 10? Or maybe something like 50 actually. And while this is more, I continue to remove. Okay, and what I want is I want to check. So let me check the macros for that. Boom. We have message, we have... Actually, oh, it's message. I don't remember what I wrote earlier, but... And require. Let's see if a condition holds true. Mark the test run as failing, but allow to run other sessions. Fails the entire test. So I guess I want to check. I want to check. Check, check, check. Check message. Wait, you can have both? Okay. So this fixated. So let's run this again. Hey, and we have the coordinates, as you can see. This is nice. I like that. I'm gonna... Well, I mean, I modified this a little, right? Now this is 10 by 10. And we are basically going to test check message instead with the condition. So out cards equal something. And after that, we have the message that is going to be well, fail. Maybe not. Well, I mean, I don't even need a message, really. Maybe just a check is fine. Or check equality. Like check egg. What is that? So I guess this. And maybe another thing. Log test check equality. Equality. Wait. Can I just look for an example? Oh, that sucks. Oh. Oh. Equals. Okay, so yeah, it basically puts my two things. Got it, got it. So we have outcards, and we're going to have like inputs basically. So something like inputs. And outputs is going to be vector free I outputs. So this is going to be what is it going to be? I mean, I guess I don't really need the inputs, just the outputs. Kind of. And we're gonna have vector free. Or maybe I guess I just need Z, right? I'm just testing Z. I guess I'm testing axes in general, but that's fine. Wait, so outputs? I guess it's a float then? Or an integer? actually, because we convert it to cube coordinates. And we want this to be starting at... Actually, if it's like block size is 2, let's move block size to 1. And we're gonna have something like 50, 50, then 40, 30, 20, 10, 0, minus 10, minus 20, minus 30. So I'm just gonna write a few things like this. And what's important is the minus 100. That kind of stuff. Wait, how many do I need? Outputs. Let's go inputs actually. Whoa. Oh no. Oh no, this is bad. No! I mean, I guess that's fine. That's fine. We can have that. We can do .f. And now we can loop through every input. So 4 floats in inputs. We can have in. And that should be alright. So basically... not actually. Int I equals 0. I is less than... Let's do... Like, I guess it's a fail. Wait, what is it if I want it to... Requires, right? Require. Length of this divided by this size of. Wait, len is like length, I think. Wait, oh, size of, my bad. So we want this, like, require equality. That exists, good. And we want this to be equal... What was that? Oh, sorry about that. Oh! I didn't see the comments. Hello, Gisai. Why that's not a theme for the game dev, lol? Why not? I really wanted some anime music because usually I just... Oh wait, it's just looping actually. Let me just go to the next one. And how we do? Hey, Jedi! He's doing well, thanks. And yeah, I just like it. I just like the music. They will pay. Good devs. No, they're good people. Doing the kind of path that people do for modding. So, oh, well, I mean, I guess. A poll. For game entities, AOS or SOA? What is that again? Game entities. Oh, okay, yeah, it's like array of structures or structure of arrays. Wait. Right. So basically it's like kind of like data oriented versus object oriented, right? I would say it depends. So we can have that. It's actually an interesting... Well, it's actually the most interesting thing that anyone wanted to make a poll on. So array of vectors or structs of arrays. Let's go for 5 minutes. Here we go. For game entities, what do you mean by that? Any entity? Yeah, you already... I just finished it. Oh, in Viateme. What? What do you mean? That's not a poll. What's the question? But personally, I mean, I'm gonna answer maybe at the end of the poll. But I think it depends. I think it depends. I mean, you can see right now that I have like an array of of my things, right? So I want outputs to be the same. So now I have... Well, basically it's the length. Right? And then we have I++. And this is gonna be inputs I. And we want out cards to be equal to outputs I. Just a Z. That's just a Z. So here we go, we can build and remove this. Probably. I don't know what the thing means, so I just shared what I'm listening. Oh, it's a poll. It's if you want to run a poll. That's good. Inviate-me. Oh, that's nice. Like if you want to ask people as a stream something. You know what? I'm going to rename that. Because it's like very fast to rename, right? Oh, actually. Well, while it's compiling. Oh, actually. Ah, myself. Yeah, while it's compiling, why not? Okay, I know why. Because Twitch is... community... Content... Moderation... Fewer rewards. Okay, here we go. I'm going to have a big upgrade. Well, actually, never mind. No upgrade. We just finished compiling. Oh, wait, 19! Wow. Okay, so it's working. Wait, it's working. It's actually working on the first try. What if I want to ensure this fails? Test cases, assertions. So yeah, this is this, right? I guess it's a check. I mean, good. So this is working, okay. Can I modify... Because this sucks, right? I don't like this at all. But I mean, why not? Wait, let me think. Because I'm not going to have those big arrays every time. So... Input, output... Let me think about it. Can I have... I mean, I'm going to have arrays anyways, right? So the question is... Can I have a long format for that? The same way as I had before for my module. Long format. Voxel. So I'm just gonna copy this. And let's hope that this is fine. It actually changed. Oh, okay, it actually changed that. And Clang formats. Okay, what if I do this? Okay. No. Clang formats. Remove. Enter after. Well, in array. Return new line. Line breaks. So array is threading commands for the line break to stay. Remove this command, clang format will remove the enters. Will it? Wait, what? It will? Ah? Can I do that? Nice, it doesn't. Oh, it does! It does actually work. Okay, thanks. I didn't think it would. Wait, I don't even remember what I said. What was it? How many people did we have? I guess the poll was kinda one-sided. I'm on iOS, by the way. Array of structures. 2. Oh. I mean, I think it depends because, like, I guess usually, like, if you're going in if you want optimization, you want to use an array. No, you want to use a structure of arrays. But sometimes, even for optimization, you might want to keep your, like, for example, position close to the velocity for the physics. So that, you know, the two stay in cache. And you can, like, it depends on how you process the data, I would say. Wait. Wow. Let's do this. Wait, can I? Let's do this. Boom. And here we go. I'd say it depends on how many entities you work with. One iOS, many similar SOA. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Wait. Yeah, probably. What about... I mean, that's going to be a similar poll. But, let's go with... Wait, how can I run a poll? Wait, I can't... Oh, manage poll. Let's try something else. View results. That was 2 for structs of arrays. Okay. New poll. And we're going to have object-oriented versus data-oriented. Because that's a bit similar, right? But I feel like it's a bit more understandable. I don't know. Like the context maybe is, you know. I mean, I would say it depends for what again, right? But like, I don't think there's really a yes or a no. It just depends on the context, like everything. But okay, let's say we have this. I mean, it's basically just... Wait. I just cut the music. Convert. Wait, is it the same music again? It's just looping again and again. Let's go to this one. I like this one. Installox on object-oriented. Yeah, I mean, the two have pros and cons, I would say, definitely. I do like data-oriented a lot, but I mean, for gameplay... Well, basically for systems, you want data-oriented, but like whenever you code gameplay, like you really want your... Like, you know, in your game, you want a bunch of different rules that are very... like artificial. And in that situation, I would say object-oriented is good. I mean, DoD is so much better. OOP is just for being convenient for a team. I don't think it's just for the team. I think it's like for everything that is a bit that has abstract rules. Because like if you make a system that, like, for example, collisions, right? You want to optimize your colliders to be in some circumstances, like to be packed in memory because data is going to be used together, that kind of stuff, right? You want to batch. But for a game, when you cut gameplay, like you want every entity to interact with everything in any way you want. And I feel like data-oriented just loses its meaning at that point. My brain plan OOP got way better. Yeah, I understand. I mean... Yeah, I mean, it definitely depends. We have one for data-oriented and one for object-oriented right now. So if someone else votes, we're basically going to win. And it's gonna be me. I mean, I would go for data-oriented, but object-oriented is kind of... OOP models how humans think about entities. DoD models how the CPU actually processes them. So OOP optimizes for code generation. DoD optimizes for hardware. In performance-heavy systems, the hardware usually wins. I don't think it's only about that. I think it's... No, I wouldn't say that. No, that's wrong. Because sometimes OOP is actually faster than data-oriented. And it's in the case where you're doing random things for your gameplay. That's why we use your OOP for the gameplay. I agree, but you can still write unoptimized code with DoD. Yeah, I guess. Like, for example, if you want to update your player, and you have to search for the position that is like in one array, then the velocity that is in another array, then something else, like the color that is in another array, then you're going to search a lot of arrays, a lot of buffers, but they're going to be like at different positions in memory. So you're going to, unload the cache, reload some cache, and you're going to do that again and again. And I don't think it's going to be optimized, like gameplay is not optimized with that. I mean, of course, it's something to, to test, and it's like only one time, so maybe it's like not really important. But yeah, first start what exactly? OOP describes code structures, not memory layout, for updating a lot of components. Yeah, but I'm not talking about updating a lot of components, I'm talking about gameplay. That's the difference. That's why I'm specifying gameplay. Contiguous SOA data will usually beat pointer-heavy object graphs because of cache locality and SAMD. Yeah, I know. I know. That's why I'm talking about gameplay. Like in gameplay, you have a lot of code that is just run like, not necessarily one time, but like randomly, right? Like, for example, you have your player that is going to move. You have, you don't know what inputs he's pressing. Like you have all the inputs, right? Like if this key is pressed, for example, kind of. Then you do, I don't know, you change the color, you move, you do stuff, right? I'm talking about that. I mean, once again, it doesn't really matter because it's like not run that much, right? OP is often more practical because the code is heterogeneous and iteration speed matters more than cache efficiency, but it's not inherently faster. No, you don't understand what I'm saying. Okay. So let's say you have a bunch of systems, okay? You have collision system, you have render system, and that kind of stuff. You use arrays, big buffers, right? But why do you use that? For cache locality. You really have to think about cache locality. But when you are in gameplay you want to use random elements from random places, right? And if you have to sample, like to get like the position from a buffer, the velocity from a buffer, a different buffer I'm talking about, the color from another buffer, that kind of stuff, then you're going to go through a bunch of different arrays at random places, and the data locality is just not going to be here. So if you're like object-oriented, you will have all of those components inside your class, and your memory is going to be contiguous. And this is why, in this case, OP would be faster than data-oriented, because the data-oriented is not specialized for gameplay that is using this data like in random, in weird ways. Because like when you do data-oriented, you do the data-oriented about a system, right? You optimize it for a system. But then you have things that are not systems. What do you do about that? And in practice, it actually doesn't matter because, you're not running this code a lot of times. Right? But yeah, that sounds more like an AOS versus SOA argument than OOP versus DoD. I wouldn't necessarily say so. I mean, maybe to me it's like kind of the same, but I mean, yeah, it's kind of, yeah, I mean, yeah, you can say that, but basically array of structures is OOP and structure of arrays is data-oriented, right? Have you played Terraria? I haven't, actually. I haven't. If gameplay accesses position, velocity, and color together per entity, AOS or an archetype chunk can absolutely be better. It depends. But AOS can still be data-oriented. Wait. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it can. Yeah, you're right. DoD means choosing the layouts around the actual access pattern. Yeah, not forcing every field into a separate global buffer. I mean, yeah, but yeah, you're gonna do that, but for systems, right? I mean, I'm just saying that it really depends on what you have. I guess. I'm just doing the devil's advocate, but I agree with you that, data-oriented is like faster in general for systems. But I just think that saying that data-oriented is better just because, no, saying that object-oriented is better for gameplay just for easy coding is a bit naive. You can't argue with me. I'm willing to prove my point. If I'm willing to prove my point, I guess. I'm just saying that you're right, but, well, not really. Like, you have basically the end goal. Like, if we want to make a game, we're going to make it the same way, but we see things differently. A little bit. It's not even, like, completely different. It's just a detail, really. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so this is good. My throat is hurting. Voxel conversion. So let's have a new one. we're gonna have this to... Well, because we're different people and went to different coding schools. If you can call studying from documentation school. I mean, it's good enough. It's a self-school. In French, you would call it the Bush School, l'école buissonnière. It's basically a school where you just spend your time in bushes. I thought it was a real school when I was a child, when I was a kid. And I was like, hey, I want to go to that school, the Bush School, where you spend your time in bushes. But you still access array by index. Why would it be slower? Because of cache. Oh, are you... Do you know what we're talking about when we talk about cache locality and that kind of stuff? Array value? Because I guess, you know, it's like kind of the thing that is... it's like a secret of programming. It's like never shown. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. So basically your computer is a big... Well, it's basically a big array with bytes, right? It's basically your, you know, you have like your stack and your heap, right? And the thing is, at one point you have your processor, right? Like you're going to process something somewhere. Like here you have your processor. But you don't have your whole memory in there, like close to it. And what the computer has, it is going to sample a subpart of the array, like this. Like you have different kinds of cache, like L4, L3, F2, L1, that kind of stuff. And basically for every new cache, it's going to copy the data, but it's going to make it like, basically the cache is smaller and smaller. And this cache is going to be, like basically if you are going to compute things on values that are stored in cache here, it's going to be very, very, very fast. If you use values that are here, it's going to be still very fast, but a bit less. And, you know, it's just going to continue like this, right? Until you have like the big memory. And that's why basically if you process things that are close in memory together at the same time, then it's going to be faster because it's not going to have to search for the data that is here. It's going to reuse the one that is closer in cache. And when we're talking about, well, basically, if you have arrays, like, you know, a big array like this, contiguous, with like the elements you want to loop over, then it's going to be very fast, right? If you want to process this element, then this one, then this one, then this one, and all of that, it's going to be very fast. But instead, if you have different arrays, like this, basically, right? Like, you know, like this. Then if you take one element here, then you take one element here, then, you know, one element in like another array, then it's like very far away in memory. So it's going to try to load things in cache again and again. And it's going to be, it's called like cache miss. You're going to run into cache misses, and it's going to be slower because of that. Indexing different arrays is cheap. The only real concern is whether those arrays cause extra cache misses. Yeah, if access is sequential, SOA is usually still fast and often faster because it avoids loading unused fields. Yeah. So it's like basically it's about like how the computer works rather than how the language works. So that's why like not a lot of people, I mean, if you know about it, you're basically coding engine features. And like you're using pointers, that kind of stuff. You're using C++ basically. Can cache store my whole game object data? Well, if you have a class, basically if you have like a struct like this, right, with like int A, int B, car, C, that kind of stuff, right? It's basically in the same, like it's basically contiguous. But if you have a pointer like this and you do a new, for example, or a mem new, like you allocate an object, right? You allocate something, then the data allocated by this is going to be elsewhere. And you're going to have an indirection and potentially, you know, a cache miss because of that. And a way to solve this, though, is, you know, you can have custom allocators, for example. That's a nice way. Like, for example, in my, where is it? Voxel, like probably here, I have a paged allocator. And this is basically allocating a bunch, well, you know, just a big chunk of memory that is contiguous, so that if I iterate over the elements of the array, since it's contiguous, basically it's going to be a lot faster to process. But we can still have pointers thanks to that. You shouldn't be concerned unless you use C/C++ for that. I'm not. That's not true. It's not about C or C++, it's about engine versus not engine. It's about performance versus, like, well, it's about performance of systems rather than the language. It's not like you're gonna run a full-on simulation. God forbid having 1000k objects, yeah. I can't imagine any MMO using DoD. They're obviously using DoD because, I mean, MMOs, they're supposed to be optimized, right? So, I mean, like, for example, what is a database? What is a database? It's basically DoD. Right? Like, in an MMO, you store your items in a database. Well, I'm saying it's DoD, it's not really DoD, not necessarily. Well, not really. Well, maybe I'm saying a bit of bullshit. But I mean, it depends, right? Like, for example, the rendering uses DoD. Like, if there are like collisions, it's using DoD. If you have pathfinding, it's using DoD probably. If you have, I don't know. I mean, just the inventory, right? What is the inventory? The inventory is probably something like an array of items, and the items are going to be contiguous in memory. So, like, if you search, like, if you want to sort your inventory, then if it's like contiguous in memory, then it's going to be faster. If like the data is like, if it's just an integer, right, for example. Well, it depends. It's like a bit complicated. It depends like on how the inventory is done, that kind of stuff. But yeah. It's not about doing everything in data-oriented. It's about having systems data-oriented, because you usually use object-oriented and data-oriented. Like object-oriented for the gameplay and data-oriented for the systems. How do you even manage that with a cell? For example, Fortnite. I mean, I guess what you do is that you want to send requests in batch, right? So like, instead of modifying one thing at a time, you want to combine the requests and, you know, ask that together. Send the request together as a batch. And then, like, if you have what? Well, I mean, I'm not very familiar, like, with web dev, so, you know, I'm just bullshitting a little bit on that. But if you load data that is at the same place, then it's basically going to be, you know, reusing the cache. Like, for example, think about the computer, right? You have different files on your computer. Opening each file is like, you know, it can be a bit long, right? Depending on the file, like an image, right? But if you want to load two objects that are on the same file, then it's going to be faster, right? Because you just load the file one time, and then you can have the two objects. Like, for example, if you have text that is in the same file, then it's going to be faster. You know, that's like a very simple example, but yeah. Because files are basically contiguous in memory. So that's why I'm giving the example. That's why you have compressed folders. Compressed folders are just folders that are contiguous in memory. Anyways, it's actually midnight. No! I did nothing. I've done nothing yet. So let's say we have this and we want to convert this to chunk cards. I think this is the one that was wrong. So that's why I want to do that. My apologies. Wait, I just have a division. Oh, I mean, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Never mind. Yeah, this one was simple. Actually, what about if I have 52, like 50.5, it's supposed to be 50. And if I have minus this dot 5, it's supposed to be this. So it's supposed to be a floor, really. Yeah, I'm missing that. I'm missing this, so I need to floor that. Anyways, I'm having some spicy cheese. Oh, jeez. I like that. Equation sim. No. Cube chunk cards. So now we want to convert. And we're going to have something a bit different, but it's about chunks, right? So let's say we have... Is it true French people love cheese a lot? Oh yeah, oh yeah. We do. Let's say this is 50. Well, that's nothing. Then you go with 200. So we're gonna have 100. Yeah. 50. 0. Maybe not this actually. Let me have. It actually depends. 75, let's say. Like 1 to 5. This 50. 25. My favorite one is cream cheese. Cream cheese. Oh, there's one called tartare. I love this one. Not this one. It's actually good. I love it a lot. And you like use it for like on bread. Not like that. That sucks. Wait. Baguette. I actually don't have a good example. It just looks really... I don't know. It's not... Well, basically the cheese is good. But I heard goat cheese with honey is the best. I've eaten a lot of goat cheese with like different flavors. Is it just cottage cheese with seasoning? I don't know, but it's good. And yeah, you have things like goat's cheese with like tomatoes. No, not like that. Tomato taste. Okay. Fromage de chèvre à la tomate? What the fuck is that? I don't know, but oh, that looks good. That looks like a pizza. Oh, it's a quiche. It's a quiche. Quiche are good. I like quiche. Quiches. Yeah, okay, I'm not sure about that. But you have the... I mean, I love the Parmesan, right? I mean, a lot of... I'm sure you like it too. You have the Camembert. You have the Bashkiri. No. You have... what do you have? What do I like? I mean, I guess I usually eat those. Or like, used to eat those. But other than that... I have no idea. Oh... Yeah. You can do that. Oh, you have le bleu. This one, right? That's like infected. Infected with bacteria. And you do that on purpose. It's like rotten cheese. And people like it. And people eat it. Because, you know, because they're French. Minus 50. Like this. The size of the chunk is this. So I want to go to minus 200. Maybe. Maybe I can actually just continue. Well, let's just continue like this. 50. 75. Wait, minus. Minus 200. Minus 225. And that should be good, basically. And now the chunks should basically be... So this is the size of a chunk. You have the amount of cubes. So you have... What do you have? I might actually want to continue a bit like here. Like 2 to 5, 2 to 0, well, 2 0 0, 1 7 5, that kind of stuff. And then you continue. And then I maybe just want to test with minus 375, minus 400, and minus 425. Just to ensure that this loops properly. I mean, I guess the same here. So with 4 to 5, 400, and 375. Okay, looks good. Looks good to me. Maybe. So what is this? I actually have no idea. Wait. So 400 is supposed to be... Well, it's chunk coordinates, right? I actually have no idea. It's a bit too difficult for me. Maybe I want it to be continuous. So 0 is 0 in chunk coordinates. Makes sense. Then we have 25, it's still 0. Then we have 1, 75. Then we have 100, 125, 100, Wait, what? Maybe I want it to be a pair. Because this looks pretty hard to visualize like this. Yeah, let's have this be a pair of float int. Like inputs, outputs. And it's an array. So we have 0 being 0. We have What do we have? 25. Yeah, let's continue like this. Yeah, this is a lot easier, right? To understand. So let's have this. So 50, 75, 100, 2. $200, 225, and yeah, and this is simple because this is 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, and 6, right? And then we can continue up until 4 to 5. Technically. So like, let's say this, for example. 6, 6. We have 300. 7. Now we are going to go to this. So 8. We have 400. That is 9. And we have 425 is supposed to be 9. Well, I mean, I guess if we just have this, this is fine. We can have this 25 and this one be 75. Okay. That makes sense, right? That's the chunks. Okay, and now we also need the negative. So I'm gonna remove this. Input outputs. I mean, I guess in this case, we don't even need to check, so this is great. We loop through the pair, so we can have, yeah, this is better. We have this. Input outputs. Oh, actually, we can even do, okay, I'm gonna teach you something in C++ that is incredible. That's called, I don't even know how it's called, but it's called auto input output. You can do that. You can do this. I don't remember the name, but you can do that and it works. Maybe you already know it actually, well, knew it, but well. It's going to be a const also. Well, both are going to be const. Okay. So this seems good. I'm just going to build it because I want to run the test. But I'm also going to do minus, right? So I have this. I'm going to have this here. Boo. So this one is going to be minus, and this is -1. This is the difference. And we're going to basically offset everything. Look at this optimization. I'm like sorting in an optimal way. It feels like. Okay, here we go. Wait, that's not good. Like this? Yeah, okay, and now it should be good. Well, except that we need the -1, -2, -2, -3, -4, -4, -5, -5, -6, 2, 6, 7, 7, 8. And we're just gonna continue like this, right? And it makes sense. It just makes sense, maybe. 9, then you have -10. Yeah, and it should be good. And now, wait, what is that? Oh, I created a new something. Wait. Voxel conversion. Wait. I actually don't know what this is about. Oh, it's not implemented, is it? Reference, never mind. Convert, yeah, convert. Okay, so convert is the problem now. Yep. So it's because of this. It's not implemented. So I need to implement it. To chunk coordinates. So we can have this. And this one is going to be hell. Oh, that's what you thought. But I already have the code for that. And I made it last night, maybe. What is it? Normalize cube coordinates. To chunk chords. Wait, I have to... Let me go and get bolts. Wait, what was that? Oh, hey, Donkey. Hello. I didn't see you. So I have this code. Execute. And execution. And this doesn't work, obviously. And then I have this one. That should be fine. 0, no. Yeah, this one is fine, it seems like. So I just want to test this. Well, just. Yeah. So... something like this. Yeah. Do default chunk size. So I'm gonna use the chunk, obviously. Chords. Well, it's like from. Voxel chords. Yeah, wait, what? Oh, yeah, it's there. So from. NB chunk is NB find. NB chunk. And defaults. I mean, I guess I can have those things somewhere. Does not match. Like, I guess it's a vector free, technically. Is it good? Oh, it's an integer. Not sure about that. Maybe voxel chord. Oh, okay, voxel chord is fine. And this is not good. Voxel chords should be fine because it's a floor. Voxel chords, identifier, nah. It's basically never mind. Let's have this maybe for now. So it's gonna go in. Coordinates is from. We have this. And we want to std floor. Yeah, we want to floor instead. Oh, not this. That's floor. Actually, we can just use this. I just realized. Cube sim cube collision sim cube chords. Yeah, we can just use this. And we can just convert to this from. I mean, it's basically... No, never mind, that's fine. Okay, now we are testing this. So we want to test against multiple, well, vector free I dot x, y, and z. Then I guess we're gonna have the same here. So let me just have vector free I is neg. Boom. We do minus y 0. And we have the same here with is neg. If it's negative, then we remove voxel chords. Huh? Voxel free I now. Vector free to int. Yeah. Vector free I. Now this is vector free I. And we have... There's not much parameter. Oh no. Wait, what? Argument 2 does not match. Oh wait, int divided by something. Right, because it's like vector free I. So now we have this and the cubes. Okay. And we have the same. And it's basically a positive modulo, right? And it's basically alright now. It's just that we have to convert. So we can do this. And now it should be good. So is it going to work? Are we going to have the right inputs? I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Because... Oh, actually, wait. No, there's a problem with that. Is there? I don't know. Never mind. No, that's fine. Well, it depends. It depends. I mean, instead of 50, I could have made things a little bit easier, but like 10, but that's fine. Okay, it just built. Now we're gonna try. Let's run this. And it failed. Oh no. So 0 is good. 0 is good. But wait, check equality 3 and 4. What do you mean 3 and 4? There's no 3 and 4. Huh? Oh yeah, because okay, never mind. But it has to be 4. How? Okay, so that's why I'm making unit tests. I hope you can understand why now. Okay, that's interesting. So this is positive instead of negative. We do have those problems. 2, 2, 3. I mean, even those ones are not like really good actually. So basically TLDR, that sucks. So I'm gonna think about a new algorithm. So we have global coordinates and we want to convert them to chunks. Okay. So first, let's check if it's positive, okay? Oh, but not everything is positive though. Yeah. I mean, maybe I just want this for like 1 coordinates first. I mean, I could try for 1 coordinates. So if this is more than 0 or equal, then we just divide. Divided by the amount of... Well, I mean, first by... Okay, first I want to divide by cube side. Well, I mean, I guess this is right. This one is right. I want to get the voxel coordinates. Right? I want to do this. This is right. And it's working for both positives and negatives. So then, now that we have this, what do we do, huh? I also want another test, actually. Because this is good, but... Yay, English again. Yay. What do you mean English again? I was English. I was... Well, I was... No, I've never been English. But... yeah. Is it because of my accent? I'm not locked in. That's fine. It's good, it's good. I thought you were speaking solid French. Oh, I'm not. I wasn't. I wasn't. No, no, no. Except when I was talking about cheese, maybe? Like about camembert, right? But no. No, no, no. I'm just thick. I'm just very thick. Like my accent is thick. I mean. Baguette, yeah. The baguette. Oui, oui. Oh! You know what? I'm gonna create a poll just for you. I'm gonna create a new poll. Hmm? Can you code in French? Yeah, you can actually. You actually absolutely can. Oh, whoa, okay, yeah. Like, look at this. No, not this. That's not French. Oh, this is French. Right? This is French. It's a pain because you have to juggle 2 languages when searching for solutions in English. Yeah, I guess. So Z, I want to divide by the total amount of cubes. NB... Oh, NB cubes. Please. Wait. Oh, chunk. Cube. Chunk. NB cube. Oh, cube chunk space. NB cubes. So you divide, and that's the amount of repetition. What is that? Oh, it's a real. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna do this. So this is the amount of repetitions, and this should be fine. And then you basically have a modulo. So pos modulo, or like a modulo, or like the rest, the remainder, remainder is gonna be this modulo, right? Please. Oh, yeah. Thanks for the thanks for the subscription, Bay. I appreciate it a lot. I'm gonna translate some things. I'm gonna put myself an alert, and thanks to you, this is gonna give me motivation to translate a few things for my Twitch channel. If I can just put an alarm for that. I don't know when, actually. I'm so busy. Oh my god. I basically slept like 4 hours last night. It's like the weekend, because I said something. I said I was going to meet a friend at like 3 p.m. That was a mistake. It was way too early. But anyways. So, I convert. And now I basically return the repetition times the amount of chunks. So NV chunks plus, wait, what? Oh, right. Plus the remainder. Wait, that's a function? No, that's not. And this is a reminder times what? Times what? Amount of cubes. So I want to convert that to... You're almost at follow a goal. Oh, almost. Getting close. Slowly getting towards the 1000 too. That's crazy. Oui. 860 followers is insane. Yeah. I wish I had a lot of subscribers on YouTube, but I mean, I'm basically not making any video, right? So maybe I should start one day. Like, I definitely want to make some videos about game design and programming and stuff, right? But I guess if I have an interesting game first, then, you know, it's gonna make people want to watch a bit more. Like, I would have to put a lot of efforts in videos and like in video editing, unless you upload entire VOD. I mean, I'm uploading the entire VOD. Like, all of my VODs are on YouTube. So they're there, but like when you see, like for example, yesterday, I've streamed 11 hours. Like there, a bit more than 11 hours. So when you see that, do you actually want to click on the VOD? I don't think you want to. Well, actually, apparently 23 people wanted to see that. But, wait, actually it's getting more views than what I thought. Wait, how is it possible? What the fuck? Huh? 126? Well, 3 views. Okay, this is a bit more like what I thought. Working on my Minecraft. Yeah, okay, this sucks. This name sucks. Got it. Yeah, okay, this sucks. Got it. Okay, this sucks. Okay, this one... wait. Yeah, the views are completely different. I don't understand. I mean, I guess that's good. Wait, I have 126 subscribers? I thought I had way less. Specific keyword searches, probably. Maybe. Like GPU. Yeah. More viewers than I would guess, so I'd say that's good. Yeah. I mean, you know, I have like a YouTube channel that, how to say it? 2 seconds. That's my French YouTube channel. So you know it's a bit different. And then when I go in videos, I have like videos with like 55k views. So that's like a bit different. But you know, I'm happy to have that in English, right? Oh, thanks you for the follow, Technetium. Oh, welcome, welcome. If you have any question, if you want to see the game or anything, feel free. Repetition. So we're gonna convert. And we have the reminder though. So this is the amount of cubes that are left, and we want to divide by the defaults. This, right? So if I run this, now it should be good for positive numbers. Oh, hey, Progs, hey. Hello. Oh, wait, is that you, like from the GMTK? Oh, yeah, actually, I didn't have a game on that jams. I just watched the stream. Oh. Okay, well, welcome back. Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, nice to see you. Did you make a game this time? Ah, my back. I guess the GMTK just finished. Oh, no, in 1 hour. Yeah, it's like 1 AM over here, so yeah. Maybe like I'm gonna play like 1 or 2 games, maybe yours. Probably yours, if you're still here. But yeah. And I'm gonna return. Well, return this, let's say. It's not gonna work, I know. So let me actually, I know that it's not going to work, so let's just return this. Let's build and let's go. I did make a game this time, yay! Not the best, but it exists, that's good. I mean, it's still good. I mean, I guess if it works for positive things, then I might just want to call this again, but with a negative number instead. What programming language is this? It's C++. I'm using Godot, and it's basically the engine. You can see that you have Godot, right? You have modules, you have core, you have scene somewhere. S. Maybe you don't. Object. Wait. Do we have scene? Oh, scene here. You have 3D, for example. You have node 3D over here, right? And you have the implementation of node 3D. And the goal is that I basically have, you know what, I'm going to run my game, because I guess you haven't seen this project yet, right? And yeah, the goal is to make a few unit tests, because I'm doing a lot of conversions, but I have a few errors. Like a few bugs, let's say. And you know, unit tests are basically ways to automatically debug your program. So, you know, that's going to reduce the amount of problems I'm going to have in the long term. And that's going to also help me fix my current bugs. So this is good. And yeah, it's basically here. I made a new unit test folder. And I also have the modules for my game that are in C++. In third party, like here, basically voxel, right? Okay, are you ready? Here we go. This is my game. This is my game, and this is like Minecraft. This is like Minecraft. We can place blocks. We can break blocks. Right? We have different biomes. So we have like snow. We have grass, like this. And we also have, if I move really fast, I'm looking on the ground on purpose. But actually, I'm going to look. Look at 3, 2, 1. It's a donut. It's a donut Minecraft. We have a donut. So like we can place blocks, for example. Right? We have collisions. And we can go like forward in this direction. Like very fast. Or not. Like this. And we are going to loop back to the tower. Right? Like we can go around that kind of stuff. And we can dig down. And you know, it looks like this. We have cubes. It's like working well. It's like a donut, so it's not supposed to be cubes, but we have cubes. Godot plus C++, yeah. Well, I still use GD scripts. Like I have a few. I mean, I guess the inventory I wanted to do it in. Well, I want to have some part of it in C++, but I think the editor is like pretty good to, you know, make like controls and like UI. So I'm going to use some GD script for the UI. Minecraft, yeah. Like as you can see, I have like the player in GD script too. I have like some things. It's like a bit ugly, but yeah. I don't have a lot of scripts. But still some. For like, you know, debugging and stuff, because recompiling the engine takes a bit of time. And you know, like for quick tests and that kind of stuff, it's like great. So yeah. Basically that's it. The thing is, I remade the render pipeline. That's why I'm actually not using Godot shaders. Like for example, this was my previous shader, but it's not used anymore. I'm instead using GLSL files, like this, that are pretty similar, right? Because Godot is using GLSL too. But it's like a different kind of file. And I have my custom render pipeline, but I also have my custom collisions. These are custom collisions. I implemented my own collisions. Like the code to detect whether the player is going to collide in a cube is like custom. And it's working pretty well. And it's like a collision with convex shapes. So basically I can have like any shape. It doesn't have to be cubes. So that's pretty nice too. And it's pretty optimized. It's like perfect precision. Like I can't go on the ground, right? Like under the ground. Well, I do have a problem actually about that, about the generation, that I'm trying to fix with my unit tests. Like basically if I go... Well, actually I have a crash, never mind. So yeah, if you have any question, feel free. I'd be glad to answer. Let's just run this again. Wait. This. We have a lot of errors, I guess. Well, this is not correct, even in like the positives. I have questions. Oh, go ahead. How do you code if your brain contains air and a potato? You outsource it? Or like you write things down and what? like if you don't know something, you write it down. And yeah, like for example, when you do math, you write it down, right? It's the same with programming. How do you use GLSL with Godot though? I know how to use compute shaders, but how do you use it outside of that? Basically in C++, I have... Where is it? Okay, this is a bit ugly, okay? But I have my compute render... Not compute, wait. Source, tests... Scene... Rendering... Render pipelines. So I do have a compute shader with vertex generator, right? So this is the one for my compute shader in C++, because I guess you meant in GDScript, right? But yeah, basically I'm creating my buffers and stuff, and I'm creating the shaders there, and I'm, running the shader. But for the render pipeline, I have this class that is very fat. And what I mean by that is this, right? It's like, well, very fat. It's actually less than 1K lines long. But you basically use something... I mean, you can do that in GDScript too, actually. It's basically called the compositor, and you basically create a new compositor effect. If you want, you have the documentation. Well, I mean, it's not with GLSL. It's like, well, it depends. Compositor. But you can just use Godot for that, like GDScript. You don't have to use GLSL. The reason I'm using GLSL is because... Wait. Basically, I'm making my own passes. Like I have, I'm not reusing the meshes from Godot. I have my own meshes with my own buffers and that kind of stuff. And if you use the pipeline from Godot, I mean, technically, I'm like adding my own pass to the render pipeline of Godot. Well, to the pipeline of Godot. And like, I'm reusing, for example, the def. Right, no, actually... Well, okay. I actually also have my custom def pass. But, like, I'm reusing... What am I reusing, actually? I don't know. I mean, I guess I still have the UI, for example, right? That kind of stuff. I don't think .gd shader supports compute. Oh. Oh, maybe not GD shader, but I don't know. Maybe no. Actually, I remember there's like a. Wait, Godot compute shader. I'm not sure, but I know that Godot supports it, but. Oh yeah, okay, GLSL, got it. Yeah, I guess it's not the shaders. No, well, it's not the Godot shaders. You're right. You're right. You're right. My knowledge of coding is that there are words and lines, and some of the words make your computer do stuff beep boop. Indeed. It's pretty good. Supports with GLSL. Yeah. Yeah. I see. With like the layout and stuff, right? I mean, I guess if you want to make... Well, basically what I did is in my pipeline every time I have the path to my shader, and I just compile it in... like load it, I guess. Like shader create from sphere 5, right? And then I have my shader, and then I can just use the renderer device. Well, if you use the renderer device, the problem is that it's not gonna be compatible with WebGL, for example, except if you support it. If you add support for it. Well, you have to think about, it's like, you have to think about it. But yeah, after you have the shader, you can just create your pipeline, right? Create pipeline, like your frame buffer, your uniform set, if you have like uniforms, like things you want to set, well, to send to the shader, right? things, Gascard. I guess in my case, I'm like filtering the objects and stuff, right? Because it's my own pipeline, so I have to cull the objects. I have to do some frustum culling, for example, by hand. That means I also have to re-implement the occlusion culling. It's not done yet, but that's a plan, I guess. Like if I lose more frames, I'm gonna do that. But yeah, basically if you re-implement like drawing meshes and stuff, you're going to have to re-implement occlusion culling. Frustum culling, technically you can just reuse the class from Godot, so it's not very... Well, actually, wait, where is the frustum culling? Wait. Well, filter objects. There. Push back. Wait, there's the problem. Where's my frustum culling? Like there? Wait, where's my frustum culling? Wait. It's here, right? Wait, I don't have the frustum culling? Oh, I disabled it. Okay, never mind. But yeah, you can basically just reuse the class from Godot. I guess I had a problem with the frustum culling because I'm modifying the position of my vertices in the shader. So my AABB is a bit not... It's not real. But it's not like at the right place, so it's a bit complicated. But I can still reuse it. And how do you send mesh info to GLSL, to the GPU? It's like with the... Like in my visuals, I have a lot of obsolete code, really, so don't look at everything. But it's basically... So right there, like every frame, you want to bind the vertex array, and you create the vertex array in buffers. Right, I have a class for that. Well, I don't know if I'm a good example for that. I don't know if I'm a good example for that because I'm computing the vertices on my GPU. But basically you use create like vertex buffer create or like create vertex buffer, something like that. Like here. Create buffers. You have positions. You vertex buffer create. And then you have to put your indices too. Like there, technically. You should use that. But in Godot, I don't think there's support for that yet. Well, basically the problem is that I can't send an index buffer to the compute shader for some reason. I had a problem with that. Because I'm basically creating the buffer here, but I'm populating the buffer in my... Wait, I still have my game. Okay. But yeah, I'm basically populating it in my compute shader. If I can show you projects, voxel game, shaders, vertex gen, like there. I basically have my input that are faces, and my outputs right only are like my positions and that kind of stuff. And I'm writing this here. Right, technically my indices too, but like there. To like, multi-thread it basically with the GPU. And it's like data that's going to be on the GPU anyways. So yeah, I'm optimizing. Yeah, just imagine someone making unit tests that's optimizing things. Whoa, I almost sound like a real engine programmer. That's crazy. Let me go back to this. So, what's the problem with that? It's not correct. Oh, I mean, yeah, of course it's not correct. Inputs. Oh, no, actually, never mind. It should be correct. 94 and 9. It's like 9. It's like 94. What is wrong with it? Wait, 50, 50, 50. Wait. So 0, 0. Makes sense. Default chunk size 50. This makes sense. I really don't get it. I spent the entire day basically removing codes. I suppose it's size optimization, no? Yeah, it is. Good job. Good job. So yeah, this is completely wrong. So 200 is supposed to be... How many? Wait, supposed to be 4, right? Well, 5, yeah, that makes sense. So... My question is, why is this wrong? Collision... Let's go... Can I run this? I mean, technically I should be able to run this with test. But I would have to specify. I spent the entire day... Oh, never mind. So if z is higher than 0, which is the case at first, then repetition from, and you divide. That should be fine. And then you multiply by the amount of chunks. I don't see the problem with that. Then you have the modulo. Yeah. Then you divide by the default chunk size. I don't understand the problem. There is no problem for me. Oh, wait, am I calling this actually? That NB. Oh! I'm not. Wait. Oh! Oh! That's a problem, isn't it? So, like, if I go here, I have set NB cubes. And this should basically be private. Yeah, let's move it here. And I'm going to have a lot of errors, but that's fine. I'm just going to use get NB cubes instead, or like get NB... Wait, I actually don't have it? Oh no. Yeah. Oh, get NB cubes, I do have it. Wait, I guess it can be... Yeah, can be this, then we can just have a reference instead of a copy. Same here. Okay, good. Cannot access private member. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, wait. Yeah, never mind. Set NB cubes. I have to go. Oh no. No! Well, see you another time, I guess. Wait, that's the end of the jam, isn't it? Soon. Yeah, in 40 minutes. Good luck for that. My phone is at 2% right now. Oh. Oh no. Well, I really appreciate it. So, see you next time. And yeah, I wish you... I wish we can have another opportunity to, you know, talk a bit more and chill together. So yeah, you also need to handle the case where it's negative. But in that case, I'm just going to run the same function, probably. But like with a -1 or something. Bye bye! See ya, see ya! Yeah, I guess I'm gonna modify everything actually now. Poof. Like this. And the cubes everywhere. I'm just using that in so many places. Boop. 3 at once. Boop. Can I show you a crazy GDScript code? I mean, sure, if you want. Are you going to show me Yandere Simulator? I guess it's not in GDScript. Oh, right, the render pipeline. I don't have to start. Okay, should be mainly alright. Maybe I missed a few ones. But that should be fine. And then we have the test. Where we're going to have... Well, basically this is positive, right? Like, this is positive. Wait, let me go back to conversions. So, do I have something positive? Like, positive... Like, world? Maybe I should rename this. I don't know. Maybe not. So we built. Oh, we built. Okay, good. Let's try this. And we fail. But we fail when it's like negative. Oh! And when it's positive, we also fail actually. Never mind. 8, 7. Wait, so we have a 1 of difference. We have a difference of 1. And I don't understand why. That makes no sense. Wait. So let's go here. And if we have like, what was it? 3. It's the first one at 3. Well, this one. It's like 1 to 5 probably. Or like, actually it's probably 150. Is it? Wait. Oh, wait. 150. Oh, wait, there is a problem. Oh, no. What did I do? Oh, no. My test is wrong. My test is wrong. Wait, so... I guess... Oh no, so something like this? That's what's wrong. 3, 3. 4, 4. Right? Hi, hey, Miss Hypog. Look up and click on Reddit this. This script caveats totally caught me off guard today. I can't write Reddit correctly because YouTube censors me. Oh. Okay. I mean, what's the problem? It looks good to me. What do you mean? It looks really good to me. Oh, that makes sense. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. What? I'm kidding. It's code in text for people who don't want to waste time typing. JavaScript, yeah. 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 This is literally cursed. Yeah, it is. It is. Just like my code right now. So I have to fix it. Oh, so that's why there was an offset. It was actually just my unit test that was just very wrong. So 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10. Okay, so this is good. But now I need the minus. So maybe actually my code, the code that I previously made was maybe actually good. Oh, I'm missing one. Oh, actually I switched it wrong. So 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9. Okay, now it should be good. And I'm just gonna go back here. And I'm gonna check if this code actually works. I don't know if I should have a condition or... Well, if it's better if I have like a condition. Or if I just get NB cubes. Or if I just do everything without a branch. Are you sure you didn't write the code in the past? Well, not that I remember. This input output is sending me. Looks good, right? I'm making unit tests. So I want to test. And the reason for that is it's actually very complex. It's because... Well, basically... Oh, it's just test. Then what? It's whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of this... it's a goal that is like very... hands-written, you could say, hard-coded. Right? That's a goal of unit tests. But basically I have blocks, okay? And those blocks are split in chunks. They are split in chunks like this. Wait. Boom. Wait. Where? Where is this? Okay, I hate this. What? So they're split in chunks like this. But the last one is actually smaller, right? This one is actually smaller. And the problem is that then I repeat this multiple times. And I also repeat that in the negatives. And the goal is to find the index basically of the chunk, like on each dimensions, with those funny looking chunks, right? 5, 6, right? And that's why it's like very tricky actually. That's why I'm testing with so many values too. It's not very, well, I guess, yeah, it's tricky. Pirate software activated. Yeah. Yeah, maybe Hyundai was right when he asked me if I wrote the code. Okay, just finished compiling. So let's try this again. Yeah, so it's still failing for the negatives. -2, -1, and okay, so we're gonna have this instead. And I'm gonna try again. But this time, just for the positive values, I want to ensure that the positive values are fine. And if it's fine, then I'm gonna... I'm basically going to call the same function with a minus and maybe a +1. Maybe it doesn't adjust for the offset of the small chunk. Well, it does, that's the problem. But it doesn't completely, and it's like, yeah, it's like kind of weird. Well, I'm trying to do that, right? That's why I have like the repetition, like the repeat. It's basically to account for that, like NB cubes is the amount of cubes in total in like one thing here, right? So like if you divide the coordinates by that, then you should find the repetition. Right, like this. But then, you know, it's negative. So there's also the fact that, for example, if you divide this like 1 per 100, for example, this becomes 0, right? But then, right there, if you divide -1 by 100, it's also 0. So you also have to handle that, right? Because it's basically a problem with the negatives. If it was only the positives, it would be fine. But just the fact that you have multiple, you know, like every individual thing is not very complex, but like when you add more and more little tricks, you could say, it becomes a bit complex. And that's why I'm making a unit test, because I realized that like I had one specific chunk almost, well, one specific chunk among all of them that was wrong. And yeah, that's why I'm testing. Okay, now the positive should be good. Wait, actually, oh, actually it was fine. I actually run this already. Yeah, okay, oh, well, just now actually, never mind. But yeah, the positive are good now. So what I want to do is I want to run the same code, but for the negatives. So let me think about it. Collision sim calls. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about the names. I don't know if I should make... I don't know if I should make them about collision or if I should make them about world and not world. Is this because of the collisions? No, it's not because of the collisions. Well, I found the problem in the conversion thanks to the collisions, but this is not because of the collisions. I needed it for the collisions, but it's not because of the collisions. So I'm just gonna have convert. Maybe. Yeah, I'm just copying this, okay? Like when it's gonna optimize for release, it should basically remove the structs. So there shouldn't be like any performance issue with doing that. And I should, basically it's like helping me having some, wait, I just thought about something. C++ literal, well, custom literals. I don't remember about that. But I don't think you can for vectors, for example. Can you? Wait. Type allowed for integer. Wait. User-defined literals. Yeah, I want to check this. So you can do that for long string. Actually, you can do that for strings. Oh, wait. But I mean, yeah, there's not going to be any type check, though, if I use this. Pirate software activated. Oh, never mind. So positive collision SIM cards. Maybe I'm gonna have this. Or am I? Wait. Collision SIM cube cards. I mean, we can have this, maybe, I guess. And I'm going to have to do a specialization for that. So positive. We are going to have, well, I guess it's the specialization, so that's fine. That's fine. We don't need this because it should be positive. Right? By definition. And that technically should be fine. Technically. Maybe I should just add a check somewhere, but technically it should be fine. So let's just call voxel. Wait. Yeah, let's have this in here. And we are going to return. Well, I can remove this. Return convert to, well, with this. Wait, not this. This as an input. I convert, right? Well, I mean, actually, never mind. That's very wrong. Because yeah, it's gonna work for like one axis, but the problem is that I have to make this for like every axis. So that doesn't work really. I mean, technically I can make it work pretty easily. I just have to remove the signs. So something like vector free I is negative. Well, it's basically this, right? It's just a bit, so I mean technically I can check this. Should be equivalent. Or something like that. Well, I'm not sure about that. STD numeric. No, not numeric. Wait. Math. Bit. No. Oh, half bits to third bits. That's good. But no. What was it? STD bitcast sign bit. Yeah, sign bit. And if this is negative, then this is 1. Right, I think. So we can have this. Foo with Y. This with Z. So now that we know that if this is negative or not, we can basically well, I guess we can have an absolute of everything. So I'm going to call this with from with like a cast basically to positive, and it's going to convert to this. So chunk cards, we're going to return that, and if it's negative, then I guess it's at the end. We want to wait. So at the end, we want to do something. At the end? Maybe not at the... Wait. Maybe I want to remove 1, and that's it? Like, this minus is neg. Or like... minus is neg. Well... Maybe it's something like this. I feel like I'm saying the N word every time I say this. This is very, very weird. A weird feeling. I have to convert it. I mean, once again, it should be like basically free after optimization. So I'm not very worried about that. It's just a bit verbose. But I want to make sure that, you know, referentials are correct. That's why I'm doing that. I guess it's fine in conversion. Well, yeah, in conversion code. But yeah. Wait, I'm running everything. Wait, that's not what I want. When is the GMTK finishing, actually? 16 minutes. Oh, pretty soon. It's just dying so bad. Yeah. I can imagine that. Like, the GMTK is pretty big, right? Yeah, I could barely upload. Oh no. Yeah, and like 4 days is like pretty short, so it's not as if you can like finish the jam like earlier than that. You vector free, yeah. Wait, what's the problem? Convert from but I guess it's a 2, so 2 collision... Wait. 2 collision sim cube cards. Wait. Wait, what is that? Cube cards. Collision sim cube cards. Collision sim cards. Wait, so where is that called? Wait, where is that called? Positive. Oh, it's positive. Wait. If it's positive, then it's here. And this one is... Oh! Okay, I get it. I get it. Do I? So it's two collision sim cube chunk. Wait, that's supposed to be good though. I don't get it. Cube chunk calls. Cube calls. Interesting. $8K entries so far, maybe 10K this year. Whoa, probably. That's a lot. That's a lot. Are you gonna play them? All? Not all. That's for sure. I actually should probably prepare my Google form for that. But I also wanna sleep. 2 a.m. Yeah, maybe up until 3 a.m. Like from 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. I'm gonna maybe stream a little bit of games. And I feel like if I do that, I'm gonna end up wanting to continue streaming. That's the problem. I'm gonna want to continue. Actually, it has been crashing, right? So if it's been crashing, can I like actually play games? Isn't that a good thing? Especially solved on the submission period is over. Or at least it gets better. Yeah. I don't know if there's going to be like another hour like on top or... Because like when it's crashing and stuff, like they usually extend the deadline a little bit, I think. So I'm not sure about that. They usually do, yeah. So I don't know if I should like stay to play the games tonight, or if I should just play them tomorrow. But I feel like I'm going to lose a lot of people if I play them tonight. Well, if I don't play them tonight. So that's my little, problem. Wait, convert. To and from. So something like this, right? Can I trade it again? My convert function is so big. I don't really like that. But at least I have the types, I guess. Linking. Please. Please. Please work. Linking. Yeah, it's not working. Of course it's not working. Collision sim cube cards. I don't know why. Oh, wait, this one. Is it? Collision SIM cards. Huh? Positive collision SIM cards. So I mean, we have that technically. It's we have the from. The positive. So this is this function, right? So I don't get it. I'm not calling this. I'm never calling this. Do I need like an explicit constructor? Oh, maybe type. Let's have this. Yeah, I think I want this. Positive, let's have this. Wait, positive, yeah. I think this is the problem. It's that it wasn't, well, it was implicit, so it was like converting implicitly, which is a problem. I don't know why it was converting implicitly though. Like there's no reason for that. But now at least there should be like maybe an error or something. Is it just the same music again and again? No, it's not. Wait, is that the right? I think it is. Oh, because I modified referentials. Okay. And still the same problem. I really don't get it. You know what? I'm gonna have conversions. This is gonna be... Oof. Convert to. We're gonna have to convert to. And let's see if it works or not. Because now it should be like pretty good, right? Like the implementation is there. So there shouldn't be any problem with this. Inline maybe? I guess I just want an inline. Hmm. Okay. Unresolved. Wait, again? Convert? Positive. So what's the deal with that? Wait. Oh. Wait, I'm not calling this actually. Oh yeah, I'm not calling this. Okay, I'm kind of stupid. Wait. Let me do this. Let me actually run this again. With convert to. Boom. Like this. Okay, now it should be good. Please be good. Please be good. Be good. Onegaishimasu. When the code compiles, it's time to, you know, believe in the god of programming, in the programming god. Believe in the codes, Yugi. Believe in the heart of shit. I don't know where this is. In cards. There's no reason it should do that. Praying to Alan Turing. Convert to. convert to is not there. How can you say that? Wait. Huh? Reference in function. Public. Oh, wait, it's reference. So reference in converts to. And we have convert. Oh, that's why. I get it. So this should be collision SIM cards. Should have prayed harder. I found the problem, so that's fine. I'm happy with that. Okay. Yeah, that's bullshit. Here we go. Here we go. Convert. Now we have convert everywhere. That kind of sucks, but it's there, whether you want it or not. And I guess I mean I guess I wouldn't have had this problem if this was actually explicit. Now that I think about it, so let's make it explicit, like this one. Let's do the same. We're gonna have this with this. And I mean, I should do that everywhere, really. But I'm procrastinating. I shouldn't. Okay, let's actually, you know what? You know what? Well, let's run the code. The test thing. Wait. Minus. Okay, so this is not working. This is almost working, but this is not working. And I'm not sure about the reason. Oh, I actually know. You have to do a minus. Minus what? Wait. Actually, no, that's not gonna work. If you just do a minus one, it's just not gonna work. What time is it? Shit, it's almost time, actually. You know what? So many entries. Yeah, I'm gonna make my Google form. I'm sorry about that. I'm stopping the development. And we're gonna play some games. We're gonna play some games. So... Oh my god, I have so many Google forms. GMTK 2025. Let's copy that and let's make it 2026. Boom. Create. Wait. Link to sheets. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. Okay. So I have the URL. And we're going to do that now. So I'm gonna... stop here. The programming. I really would love to know who's submitting 5 minutes before the deadline, though. Yeah. It got extended. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. But I think, like, usually you have still a few people that finish the game, like, before the deadline, right? Like, they expected it to finish at the deadline. So that should be fine. I'm still gonna play a few games. Last year I submitted 3 minutes before. That was scary. Yeah. I'm gonna open this. And this is the form. And I'm just gonna cut the VOD for YouTube. So bye bye YouTube. And see you on the next stream right now. I'm just gonna start it right now. So if you're like on YouTube, like